And our Air National Guard player of the game, Shay Whitcomb, joins us from the third base side. Shay, congratulations, man. First off, happy birthday. This is going to be a heck of a way to turn 26.
I know, right? It's just best case.
This has been a roller coaster of a week for you, but the thing that is so cool about this for you is talking with your manager, Mickey Story, yesterday. He said, you know, Shay was one of the guys who was a leader in this clubhouse and was one of the biggest influences on this team throughout the entirety of the season. So it is very fitting in a way that you get to be back for this moment. You get to celebrate with these guys. And not only that, but you do it on a night in which you contribute massively to this win. Take us through what you're feeling right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's seriously just so special. I mean, just today's game, the way we fought, I mean, it's a testament to the players that we have this year. It's so special, especially for me to kind of watch them go through the back end of that season and then be able to join them in the playoff run. It's such a special experience.
Shay, just talk about this team. I mean, talk about total team. Hey, it's hot out there. That probably feels good. That probably feels good.
Gosh. Sorry, what was that?
I was just starting to say it's like total team effort tonight. Everybody in the lineup scores a run. 8 guys had hits. 8 guys driving runs.
Yeah.
Colton Gordon lights out for the first 2 innings, runs into trouble, and then 6 relievers lock it down after that. I mean, this was the best team in the minor leagues this season. I mean, what a complete. In your minor league career, have you been on a team as complete as this one?
Not at all. I mean, this year was, exceptionally special. And this group was mostly in Double-A last year. So when I was in Double-A at the beginning of the year, I got to experience that, like, how great that group was. And then to see them transition up here, all their hard work paying off, especially in a setting like this, it's just unbelievable.
Shay, we hear so much in the minor leagues about, you know, how the development is the most important piece. But we talked about this earlier tonight with Gavin Dickey about how in the Astros organization, winning comes alongside that development. To be able to win championships, to be able to have these moments with your teammates, it's not as though you just, as Jim said earlier in the broadcast, you don't just get to the big leagues and somebody tells you, okay, well, now you have to win. You guys have to learn this along the way. So what do these moments mean for you all as players to grow up together learning how to do this?
Yeah, I think it's exactly what you said. I think it's part of the process of developing into a player that, you know, that can be useful and go compete out at the major league level. I think that's something that I have learned a lot this year. This year is, like I said, an exceptional year in terms of success for this team. And I think that just shows, like, the level of development that we have. I mean, in the lower levels, we had the same guys. We had the special group. But, you know, like, our skills weren't necessarily refined. And as we keep working hard, this is just, like, that last piece that we'll be able to add to that big league team roster.
Was there any question in your mind you were going to play tonight, Shay? Mickey Story looked at me like I was crazy when I asked him yesterday because you had just come down and you had to travel out here.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me like, what are you, nuts? Of course he's going to be in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely take pride in wanting to play every game that I can. Yeah, it was definitely a long travel day yesterday, but to be able to come down here on my birthday and play with these dudes, my teammates, the guys that I love, my brothers, I mean, I'm not turning that down.
Shay, last question for you, man, and we'll let you go celebrate with your guys. But you've had such an interesting baseball journey. You were the last pick of that strange, you know, shortened 2020 draft, a UC San Diego product, a D2 school. You have come into pro ball. You have taken things by force. Could you have ever envisioned this road for your baseball life to where you are right now? You know, you're in the big leagues earlier this week. You're winning a championship with your teammates. This has been a wild 4 years for you.
It's been surreal. I mean, ever since, you know, high school, I could take you guys all the way back. The Lord's hand was definitely in my career. You know, there's so many things that had to, like, doors that had to open and things that had to happen. And I think that was one of them. It was super special, like, my entire journey. So
all your teammates are yelling for you. And Colton Gordon's going to come tackle you. Go get in the picture, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Tonight's Air National Guard player of the game, Shay Whitcomb. And, you know, Jim, we talked earlier tonight. It was not the easiest of reasons why Shay Whitcomb got sent back down here. A tough night in the big leagues, 4 errors for the Astros. Shay Whitcomb's going to be fine.
Yeah.
And I think if you're an Astros fan and you watch that interview and you realize this is a guy who a couple nights ago was crushed as a ball player, tonight comes out, shakes that off, does this, responds that way, so eloquent and so thoughtful in his answers to our questions. That's a dude, if I'm a fan of a team, I want that guy on my team.